Are you all set?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to start the presentation.
Okay.
All right. Hello, everyone. I'm Shatoyia Jones. Actually, let me check. Make sure everything's connected. Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Shatoyia Jones, founder and CEO of the First Ladies of Party Foundation. Welcome to Generational Wealth Bootcamp, Online Entrepreneurship in Digital Real Estate, sponsored by the Valley Venture Mentors of Springfield, Massachusetts, hosted by First Ladies of Poverty Foundation. As you can see, we have a couple things on the board, and we'll get to that in a minute. But first things first, I'm going to introduce the bootcamp, the goals for the bootcamp, and we'll talk about the Generational Wealth Blueprint, that First Ladies of Party Foundation Generational Wealth Blueprint, after we discuss just an overview of the bootcamp. So, again, welcome to Generational Wealth Bootcamp, Online Entrepreneurship in Digital Real Estate. What are the goals for this event? Why does it exist? And what results can you expect from attending bootcamp, whether it be in person or registering and enrolling in our virtual program? Goals. Attain financial mobility. We want you to be able to obviously increase your financial situation via an online business that you can also take offline at some point with our support and mentorship. We also want you to attain a higher quality of living. So it's not just about the money. It's about how do you actually have the means to enjoy life, to live an enriching, fulfilling life that you truly are happy with and pleased with. And a lot of people start with the money and they think that's what they need in order to have a higher quality of living. But really, there are people with little money, but they have a higher quality of life. So we want you to get more money, at least a 60K business, and also a higher quality of life. I don't believe you have to sacrifice either one, and we're going to help you do that via entrepreneurship and digital real estate. Connect with like-minded folks. This journey, and I can speak for myself, this journey can be very isolating because a lot of people are either satisfied with just a paycheck if they have a job, and if they don't have a job, they're satisfied with government benefits because they're not willing to, or they just don't have the motivation to do something more. And a lot of people, to be honest, are just lazy and would prefer not to have to put in the work and the grind that comes with building a business. But the good thing for you is that there are like-minded folks like you who understand that entrepreneurship is the way to higher quality of living. You just need to understand what business to start for you and your personality, your character traits, etc. How to actually build it to 60K at least a year, and how to start creating additional streams of income from that business, and then create a generational blueprint with assets that you have. And that's what we're going to teach you. The people here understand where you're coming from. They know why you want to go into this. They have the questions. They're asking the questions that you're interested in, that you're asking. And so we want you to be in a community, in an environment, because that plays a huge role in how far you'll go, how successful you'll be with this, so that you can understand you're not the only person. And even though you may feel like you're alone right now, when you get into this room full of inspirational people, ambitious people who are looking to own something, to own assets that they can pass down to their loved ones, that they can use to create a higher quality of life for themselves, you will have the energy and motivation, the daily energy and motivation to continue on this path. And going back to finding a supportive and resourceful community, that's also the goal for this bootcamp. And of course, ultimately, we want you to be able to attain financial mobility, higher quality of living, connect with like-minded folks, find a supportive and resourceful community so that you can create a customized, a personal generational wealth blueprint for yourself and your loved ones. So what does the generational wealth blueprint entail? I've already also, if you're wondering why I skipped this, I will link another video that talks about the First Ladies of Party Foundation as well as Valley Venture Mentors, or you can just go to firstladiesofpovertyfoundation.org. And for Valley Venture Mentors, you can go to valleyventurementors.org to learn more about either one of our organizations. Okay. So the generational wealth blueprint, what does it entail? At the First Laser Party Foundation, the GWB, as we call it, entails entrepreneurship and business, financial literacy, investing, and wealth literacy in that order. So what is the structure? What's the breakdown? The first part is to build and grow. The second is to manage and save. The third is to invest. And the fourth is to reinvest times two. And this is also, when I say reinvest, it's not just in yourself, in your business, but it's also in your community, in your family. And that also comes with a level of protection of your assets as well. So we'll get to that in a minute. But let's get into the groups. And I'm going to stop sharing my screen for now. Sorry about that. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for now and get into the groups. And also, for those who didn't see, I do have my mask and I do have permission from attendees to take it off when I'm speaking or presenting. It just makes it easier for you to hear me and understand me. And also, when I refer to groups, I also mean stages. So we also call them stages. So if you hear me say S1, S2, S3, that's referring to the groups, but we call them stages. So without further ado, here is the stages to generational wealth as provided by the First Laser Party Foundation. So S1, stage one, group one, we call it S1 formally. Are you in this stage? Are you in need of a mindset shift? So a lot of us tend to go from here to here to here to here. We like to start in one of these areas. Before you can do either one of these, you need to make sure you have the right mindset to even get into those other stages in those other groups to successfully pass those stages in other groups. So, first things first, are you in stage one or do you need to come back to stage one? Are you in need of a mindset shift? How would you know? Here's how you would know. Do you believe this? Is this you? Does it sound like you? Does it sound like something you believe? I want to build, grow an online business, build generational wealth, etc. But I don't truly believe that I can. I'll say that again. Are you in stage one? Are you in need of a mindset shift? This is how you know. Does it sound like you? Does it sound like something you believe or something you think or something you say? I want to build and grow an online business. I want to build generational wealth. But I don't truly believe that I can do it. Does that sound like you? If so, you're in need of a mindset shift. So you might be thinking, okay, great, that's great. Now I know what I need to do, but how do I actually go about doing it? We got you. So the first thing you would need to do in regards to our program, what we would advise you to do, what we would direct you to do, is to go through our free Building Wealth 101 Mindset Shift mini course. And that course will take you through a mindset transformation. And it is free under our free resources. You can access it there. Or if you want a one-to-one mentorship with it, you can also purchase a membership to access it and get that one-to-one weekly coaching, group coaching. Or if you wanted the one-to-one mentorship, you can also schedule a free consultation and ask us if we can get you a mentor to partner with you as you go through that course. So first step, Building Wealth 101 Mindset Shift course. Next thing will be our case studies overview. So we have testimonials, we have case studies that we've gone through. We're going to publish a book on it this year. So we have a lot of case studies for you to overview, a lot of testimonials from our alumni of some of our programs. Before we were even the First Laser Party Foundation, testimonials from our work with others and other organizations. So you will also get that mindset shift to see, like, so many people we've worked with have done it, so can you. And a lot of times we just need to see that other people have done it for us to believe that we can also do it. The FLP overview, which includes like the case studies, how we were formed, the people we've worked with, the people we've helped, all that good stuff. My personal story, so you'll also hear my story as the founder and CEO, how I even began this journey, what prompted me to go into entrepreneurship, how entrepreneurship has gotten me to where I am, and a higher quality of living, and how it's going to continue to do so and allow me to build generational wealth for myself and my loved ones. And schedule a one-to-one call. So after you've done all of that, you went through all of that, now it's time for you to schedule that one-to-one call. Ask any questions, ask any comments, and then we'll direct you to stage 2 and what you need to do for that. So that's stage 1. Are you in need of a mindset shift? If yes, don't worry about any of this other stuff. You need to start here. Now, for those people who already believe you can do it, you're in stage 2. You may be in stage 2. So now you've gone from mindset shift to believer builder. Stage 2. I know I can build generational wealth, build and grow an online business that can eventually become offline, create a generational wealth blueprint. I know I can do this. I know it's possible, but I don't know where or how to start. So I'll say that again. If you're in stage 2, you are a believer/builder, and here's your kind of situation. I know I can, meaning I know I can build generational wealth. I know I can create an online business. I know I can build and grow an online business. I know I can create generational wealth, but I don't know where to start or how to start. I don't know where or how to start. If this is you, you're in stage 2. So your mindset is set. You already know you can do it. You know it's possible. Now you just need the direction. How? Where do I start? Where do I go? Show me the way, basically. So for you, here's what we would direct you. You would choose a business to start. You would invest in a mentor or invest in mentorship, grow that business, and then create a budgeting blueprint. Those are your those are your 4 tasks that you need to check off before you can move forward. Now, you may say, just like previously, oh, that's great. Now I know where to start, but are there any resources? Are there any, where do I go to actually start doing that? Not to worry. That's what the First Ladies of Party Foundation is for. So we actually have 20 plus business certification programs for you to choose from based on your personality, your time commitment, what your strengths and weaknesses, your access to different resources. We will help you choose a business to start, or if you already have a business idea, we could possibly help you translate that into an online business first, and then start there. So we would have that conversation. You would choose a business from one, either through our recommendation, through our sit down with you to get your business that you want to start started, or through one of our 20 plus business certification programs, and you will start there. And then invest in mentorship. Of course, as you're determining what business you're going through, that's that part. And then grow that business. So that mentorship piece is to help you grow the business to 6 figures. 3 to 6 figures is the goal. 6 figures is all go for you, just so you know you can do it. And then give you a budgeting blueprint. So as you're earning, you're learning. So you learn as you earn as you learn. So while you're in classes in session, you will be earning and building your business. But then financial literacy. So just like we went back to that presentation where it said entrepreneurship, financial literacy, that's where you'll be managing and saving your money and getting that budgeting blueprint. So you start again reforming your habits and reforming your mindset around money as you're building a business. So you're learning all of this while you're earning money, while you're building a business. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave them in a chat or ask them. Okay, so that's stage 2. Now, are you in stage 3? Stage 3, you are a believer, you're in the execution growing stage. So I have an online business. This is you, this is your situation if you're in stage 3. I have an online business, but my money is not where I want it to be, approximately 3 to 60K, our goal for you is 6K. So again, I have an online business, but my money is not where I want it to be, or approximately 30K to 60K. And then a year, let me specify, 30 to 60K a year. Moving on, I have, or you can also be in this situation, or you can be both. I have an online business. Money is good, so 30K to 60K. Money is good, but I am stuck. Now I've reached that goal, but now I don't know how to grow that business. I don't know how to move forward from here. I don't have a generational wealth blueprint. This is where I am, and I don't know where to go next. If this is you, you're in stage 3. You're the believer slash you're in need of execution and growing stage. So, what are the activities? What's the direction for this group, for this stage? For you, you will meet with a financial planner to budget and create your budgeting blueprint. So, we have licensed financial mentors and planners in our network that we will match you to get started with that. And then you will schedule a goal and accountability call probably once a week or at least once a month, and get your investing blueprint and create your investing blueprint. So that will be your next steps if you're in stage 3. Again, if you have any questions, let us know. And just to reiterate, the first leg is a part of foundation. Everything we're telling you that you would need to do, we have these resources for you to actually get started. Okay, so stage 4. And let me also go ahead and share the presentation here. So you can see that. Okay, stage 4. I have 2+ income streams. So if you're in stage 4, you're the believer investor. You're at the investing stage. I have 2+ income streams totaling approximately 60K per year or more, but I do not have a generational wealth blueprint to grow, manage, and sustain my wealth. I'll repeat that. I have 2+ income streams, but I do not have a generational wealth blueprint to grow, manage, and sustain my wealth. If this is you, you are in stage 4 and you're in the believer investor stage. This is the stage where you already have an online business or more, at least 2+ income streams, whether it be a job and a business, whatever it may be, but you don't have a generational wealth blueprint. So at this stage, you would work with a goal accountability partner or mentor who we could match you with, to create a customized blueprint of assets. This mentor probably will be me a majority of the time. And you would work with me or someone similar and within our network to create a customized blueprint of assets and accounts managed, schedule an estate planning call with someone within our network, probably one of our financial planners, not me, or maybe it could be me if one of them are not available. Determine your beneficiaries, get that legally in place, and then start a chapter in your community, which will be an additional income stream as well. So again, for you in the stage, you will need to create a customized blueprint of assets, and you would schedule a call with one of our mentors, either myself or one of our mentors within our network to help you do that. And we would recommend some to you if you don't already have someone you want to work with. Create an accounts managed, schedule an estate planning call, determine your beneficiaries, get that legally in place, and then start a chapter in your community, start an FOP chapter in your community. So that would be the next steps if you're in stage 4 or if you're in the believer investor stage. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know. Okay, so stage 5 was not on that slide because when I created it, stage 5 did not exist at that point. But working with many different types of people, working with people at different stages in their lives, I realized we need a stage 5. And stage 5 is the believer generational wealth builder. So if this is you, if you're stage 5, here's your situation, or here's what your setup possibly looks like. I have 2+ income streams that totals approximately 60K per year with a generational wealth blueprint to manage and sustain my wealth, but I haven't finalized my plan / executed my plan and or began teaching my loved ones in my community. So if you're in this stage, I have 2+ income streams, approximately 60K, totaling approximately 60K per year. I'm sorry, let me start over. I have 2+ income streams, totaling approximately 60K per year, 6 figures a year, with a generational wealth blueprint to manage, sustain, and grow my wealth, but I haven't finalized my plan / executed my plan. And or, so the first part, and or, this could be and or, have not begun teaching my loved ones in my community. So part of our definition of wealth, and I don't think I went over this in this presentation, but in previous presentations, I defined what our definition of wealth is, and it's time. If you think about wealth in terms of money, you'll never have enough, and you'll be working towards just financial mobility, not a higher quality of living. If you think about wealth in terms of time, time is your most precious resource. It's your most precious asset. You cannot get that back. Money you can always remake. Money is in abundance. That's the mindset shift you will learn in stage 1. If you do not believe that, you need to go back to stage 1. So you will be taught wealth is not in relation to money, it's in relation to time. Money is a part of getting you to that stage of wealth. Wealth, the way we define it, is how long can your assets, money, businesses, properties, etc., sustain you should you need or want to stop working or stop having to generate money. How long could your current, whatever you make right now, whatever your assets are bringing in right now, how long can you comfortably live just off that? That's the definition of wealth. So, if we're talking here, 2+ income streams, approximately 60K totaling per year, with generational wealth blueprints, if you have all of that, but you haven't executed that generational wealth plan, estate planning, beneficiaries, getting legal, will, all that stuff, or you have not begun teaching your community and your loved ones this information, you're in a stage, and here's what we're going to teach you. Here's what we're going to get you to do. You're going to schedule a call with an estate planner within our network, finalize your beneficiary properties, legalize your plans for how you want your assets to be divided up, where you want your money to go, all that good stuff. And then once you've done that, you're going to start a chapter in your community, which is an additional stream of income, so that you're able to continue that definition of wealth, because your community is so much a part of your wealth. You cannot sustain, and I truly believe this, you cannot sustain your wealth without family and community, especially if you want to make it generational. So the next step would be to teach your family, who are willing to listen, of course, who are willing to learn, of course. Not everyone's going to want to be on board, and you can't control that, but you try to teach your family, those who will listen, and of course your community. And that's like the final step to solidifying generational wealth and finalizing your generational wealth blueprint. If you have any questions about that, let me know. Do you have any questions?
I don't know.
Okay. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to get started on my blueprint and help the participants here. And I think that is all for this presentation. Let me confirm that. Also, feel free to register for our next Generation Wealth Bootcamp. The link is in the bio of this video. Here is what the event will look like. And we also have a virtual version. The virtual one is no longer free. So if you don't attend the live stream, when we live stream, you will have to pay to get access to the video, either via our membership program or separately via this event. So here's the virtual one. That's that event. The link that's in the description will take you to this one. And then on this event, it'll say there is a virtual live stream version of the event. And if you click there, it'll take you to the virtual version of the event. So if you don't want to meet us in person, or you can't travel, you're not willing to travel, you can also watch this virtually. And this is the full 1.5 hour session masterclass. So it's not just the 30-minute that you're watching, it's the full 1.5 hour bootcamp masterclass, the virtual version. And you'll also get a free consultation along with registering for this class. So you'll be able to sit down with myself to go through the modules, get your questions answered, and also get next steps for creating your personal blueprint. And that is all for today. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out. And I am going to get started with my own blueprint, continue my blueprint, and help the participants here. I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, evening, depending on where you watch this. And I hope to see you either in person in our in-person bootcamp in Springfield, Massachusetts, or via our virtual masterclass and your one-to-one consultation. Also, just to repeat, I do have a mask for anyone who's concerned, and I do have permission to take it off by participants. But if you weren't comfortable with me having it off, I would keep it on. Okay, I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you hopefully either in person or via our virtual masterclass and one-to-one consultations.